Ah, baby.
Let's go.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Guys?
Like my
I
voice
sold my
changer?
Snek actually. Just did it. Pulled the trigger.
Oh, you just did?
Well,
You're
loaded,
talking about
yeah.
that.
Live
Sure, why
next
not?
now?
Yeah, I'll probably buy back in like 2 days. We'll see.
Nice. Right on time, man.
Let's some hunt for a little profit this weekend.
Ooh, I still am holding on to some hunt. I've actually bought a little bit more.
I'm gonna buy more, but I'm gonna buy back in for sure.
We're gonna.
Yeah,
we're
that's what I'm
gonna
watching too. I'm waiting to find the sneak spot to get in.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's been a lot of movement lately, but there'll be a spot. I'm still confident. This stuff's
Hey.
so up and down right now.
There's a little bit of a pullback going on right now, so it's just natural. You gotta think, right?
Yeah,
It can't
people-
go up forever.
People are selling off. TJ selling for his profits. Can't diamond hand over here.
100%. I don't want to be a safe moon anymore.
You don't want to be safe, Moon? Ah, R.I.P. dude. But what is up, everybody? Ooh, nice music change right there. Welcome to F35 Live, our weekly live stream. We're here every Monday night from 9 p.m. Eastern to maybe 11 p.m. Eastern.
If they're lucky.
If they're lucky. Tonight it's just the three of us again over here. I want to make it out. I'm ready to make a whole song one of these days, or at least a little chorus, a little jingle.
Oh, we could have done an holiday album. Christmas songs.
Oh,
Dude,
we should have done that. That was fun.
did you guys see that song that Nito dropped? TJ, you text us about it.
I did, yeah. It was pretty fire.
It was actually
honestly.
pretty good. The hook was done by I think that guy Seven as well. It was
Oh,
actually pretty good.
Yeah, it
Bad
was.
Fox 4042, Crime Fighter, and Cabelli White over there. It was actually pretty good. Maybe we'll listen to it here in a little bit.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be safe for our show, right?
Safe for you too? Yeah.
Yeah, we're not monetized, so we're fine.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't mind sharing it, right? It's Cardano fam. But welcome everybody over in chat over here. Appreciate you guys showing up. One super early. One of our F35 mods. Always sleeping when the live streams go on. You got Eddie Z, Crypto Hands, Tommy. He's here for the intro. But
Hey.
he likes to rock with the outro.
We do.
He does. Present
You too.
over here from O-Side. Smash
said.
that like button, Timothy. Shout out to Rez over there. He says smash that like button twice. I think if you do that, it unlikes it. So just do it one time. But we appreciate that heads up there,
Keep it
Rez.
to odd numbers.
Yeah,
One.
yeah.
You can do 3. You can do
can-
5. If you really feel.
Do or 3 in 5.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
That'll be 8, and then maybe back to unliked.
There you go. Cardano JPEGs over here. So we are definitely with a little DeFi highlighted over there, ready for this topic, which I think he means topic. I don't know, actually. Maybe that means topic. Maybe it means something else. But Jaya, what up over there? You got Rez, F35 mod, like we said. Ayo from Garfield Lasagna. Classic J-Hub. I think I said your name already. It's repeat night. Curly Knox. I agree. Said if you don't want to pick or is lazy, just do your own research, pick 10 coins and... Oh, where's the second part of that?
What a cliffhanger. What's next?
Let me know.
Profit, Obviously.
Ozzy, what is up over there? Good evening as well. Topic. He clarified Cardano JPEGs. Thank you for that.
Now he
Curl
was
it.
concerned.
He
I thought
left
that
me
was the
hanging.
I thought that was the next coin we were looking at. Was Toppin.
Topping. Yo, there's some crazy coins that are going on, and
Yeah.
we're gonna definitely talk about those tonight. And DeFi, man, it's been a big topic inside the space recently. People are making some gains. It's been exciting. It's getting people going. It's the people going, you know. But for me, I thought you were gonna say something there.
I was, but you just kept going.
Also, what up, Rob and DeFi FOMOFO GM.
Hello.
It is also I think it's more of a GN over here for us, or it could be a GMDN from Old Money-ish. Speaking of old money, dude, I feel like why don't we share that? That was a fun little quick, nice little topic.
There we go.
Let's go, dude. So I know we talked about it a little while back where, but we were talking about prints and like just the artwork from Old Money. But today I got a nice little piece of airmail from Trix himself. I'm gonna have
He bought
to pull
us
these up.
Christmas presents, Tom. Isn't that nice of him? He bought us 2 bills.
I bought you guys a couple Christmas presents. I'll show some other photos off over here. But dude, check out the bills. They are here. We got, first off, we have the best government that money can buy, guys. Over here. I love it. That's one of my favorite reasons I picked this bill up in the first place. But dude, yeah, I got the physical art prints over here from Old Money. This thing is huge, actually. You guys take a look at it right here.
No, that thing is.
This is actually working extremely well with the green screen too. I think it's the first thing you've gone to show, and the camera's like cooperated, so it wants to show off the build. Damn, the seal looks great.
Dude, the seals look so good. I love it. And you got Trix's autograph on this thing. It looks so good, man. But it's huge. The quality of these prints too, by the way, super, super nice over here. But yeah, this is my 0.2 bill over here. This is the bill that made me an MFer. And now I got to get a frame for it. That's the next thing on the list right there. Also going to show you off my other favorite one right now is the MX, because those were new. Those obviously, I've seen a bunch of people, Dan over there as well, MFer people over inside the Ape Society community may know him. They had like a art exhibit, art gallery with all like his 0.2s, and they looked amazing. Now the MXs have been able to be printed, and people are getting those over to them. And I had to pick a bill that had a crazy, like really colorful degradation on it. And I ended up going with my gold band one right here. And this thing, dude, it's so nice.
I think it's fire.
I don't know if you guys can.
You picked a great one, Tommy.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Like one of my favorites over here. I love the face on this one too. It's just funny, the hair and stuff. But
just hold it like that the rest of the time for the rest of the show. Just not you on camera anymore. Just
this guy right here the whole night. Yeah,
perfect.
But I don't know if you guys can see the gold band right here. If you check out the back of it, like how crafted these things are, they're actually stitched like into the actual paper. See those?
Yeah.
On the back there. So it's actually stitched in the band itself right there, which actually looks so good.
I said, try spinning that one at Taco Bell.
Can you imagine? This is like a sketch Illuminati cartel on it.
I think you can buy one thing at the Taco Bell with the $2. Actually, what are they worth? What is that MX worth?
The MXs, I think the floor on the gold bands is somewhere like around like 150-ish.
No, I mean like what is like the currency? Because I know the 0.2 bill. What is that?
Oh, it's the point.
I don't remember.
It's whatever. They're in like Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially like the Mexican.
Yeah. Oh, Tricks right there. But yeah, shout out to Tricks, dude. Look how nice that is, dude. So cool. So I can't wait to frame these things, dude. Huge shout out to them. I can't wait to see everybody else's too, but that was
I can see why they're priced where they're at, because he takes the care to like get the quality there. They're not just like, he's not just printing them out his home printer and then like gluing them together into one big picture. That's like a legit printing. I like that
especially the MX one too. It's stitched in there. It's definitely quality. You don't really get to see. I mean, maybe I've overlooked some of the posts that people have posted about them, but you don't get to see the quality like that, like you just showed. Like even your pictures though, I don't truly get to see it because I'm hearing you unroll it and unravel it, and you're showing me the stitching on the back. You're zooming in on the seal itself, so you really don't get to appreciate the quality until you just did what you did there.
Really dude. Yeah, they're it's so hard to like see that on like just like a photo, right? But they all came out so good, and that stitching and stuff like that, it's amazing, man. I try to get like a good photo of it. It does not do it justice at all. Of like
that's
like,
really, it doesn't do it justice at all. You're right.
Yeah, like you can see it like kind of stitched in right there, but. Dude, it came out so good. That color on that is so nice. So I definitely got to get those hung up. We're talking about doing like the office backstage, so we'll definitely get those in there. But I just want to say huge shout out to Trix, and looking forward to seeing everybody's stuff over from the old money MFers.
Get one.
Man, that's what I love about this though too. I was never like an art person, really into artwork at all. Didn't really buy too much stuff other than maybe like a picture or two that just maybe was relevant, or something that my wife just like, oh, this will look nice. Here's a picture of a beach or something. But now, like, you get like an actual thing where you bought it, it's your asset, and then you get it printed out, and like it's like got a lot more meaning to it. And Old Money is one of those projects that I love that they take the time to make it quality. I know like Ape Society has the apes on canvas as well, and I think those ones that really prioritize like the artwork stuff and getting that quality right, it gives you a deeper connection to some of those NFTs as far as like the collectible portion of it goes. And the cool thing about that too is that once that bill has been printed, like physically printed, Trix will no longer print it ever again. So even if I sold my actual bill or my NFT, that person cannot get it printed.
Yeah, so buy your print too then.
So yeah, so they could buy the print
with
it
from the person you buy the NFT. Yeah, you can sell his bundle then.
Yeah, I need to hit up Q over there for that NFT chip, the technology that he's got, because I know he's done that. Yeah, that's so there. I know that was another update over in the Discord from Old Money too. That Emma for Crispy, he's gonna, the new dev over there. They're working on getting a system where you can check the 0.2 bill for ones that are on secondary that have been printed, so you don't accidentally purchase one that somebody's already got a physical copy of, which would be pretty cool to see. So
I was wondering how they were going to track that, because if you get a big order and a lot of people ordering that stuff, and you might forget if you've already printed that one or not.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'd assume you'd kind of go through the research, and he'd probably let you know, like, yo, by the way, this one's already been done before you like try to go print that out. But I think that would be a nice way for people to go ahead and do that too. So there were some really good bills on sale the last few days. We were talking about all this DeFi stuff. I almost pulled the trigger on one. It was like 3,000 ADA, and I almost did it, but I was like, I'm gonna hold off on it. And then soon enough, like literally like 20 minutes later, there was a red shark with laser eyes up for 3,000 ADA, and like those are. I mean, the laser eyes already are rare to find them from Old Money, but the red shark, I forget who bought it over there. It was dude, it looks so good. And I was like, I could love it. I didn't pull the trigger. It's not that I couldn't do it. It's just it's a lot of ADA right now, and I'm trying to make that ADA work for me more at the moment.
That's fair. I mean, you are making it work, right?
Yeah, we're having a good time so far. I don't know about you guys, but the DeFi aspect of things are kicking online, and we're finally starting to see some profits, right? Like Cardano went up, everybody, native tokens scaled quite considerably against the ADA. So if you had your ADA over in Cardano native tokens, you did really well. As long as they were in some of the top ones, you did pretty well.
It was definitely nice seeing ADA at 62 cents for a period of time this week, and I definitely enjoyed seeing that. It's still at 55. It's still good though. Did it go above 62?
It did, yeah. It was just right around there for sure, yeah. I just kept looking at my balance over on my Vest for a while, and I was looking at it and it just kept going up and up and up. I'm like, when's it gonna stop? I'm like, I know there's got to be a correction here, but
either way, it was nice to see. It was exciting. Still exciting, honestly. 55 cents. I mean, after being so low for so long now, really what it feels like anyway. It's nice to see that over 50 cents.
Absolutely.
I just like the quick math you're able to do too. When it's like around that 50 cents, it's like, okay, it's 1,008, it's $500, right? I got it.
100%. Exactly.
And you're like, oh, this sold for like 1,200 ADA. It's like, what is that? It's like $212. That sucks. Fuck. That sounds terrible.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, dude, I guess we were thinking about going either Goombles or this first. Let's go the DeFi route. We got some people shooting over in chat. If you guys have been
Snek just menacing at us in the corner there.
Dude, he's just got the little the Santa hat on too, and I see a new dog over there. It's not Hosky sneaking in there. We're definitely going to talk about that because that's got the community talking. But yeah, I agree. What over guys in the comments, if you guys have been participating or hold Cardano native tokens, what are you guys interested in? What are you guys currently holding? Are you trading? Are you selling? What are you guys doing right now? I'll pull up good old handy tap tools. I have not wanted a tappy more than right now in a while. I just, with the ADA prices going as high as they are, it was kind of hard for me to like want to pull that trigger recently.
To get a tap?
To get a tappy. Yeah, because they're still hovering like a 1,200, or not 1,200, like 1,000 ADA flourish, somewhere around there. Although they did drop, I think, finally today. I don't know if you guys saw the price of these. I was trying to search for that bill. But yeah, tappy is even still, 946. Floor still, which gets you all the pro features over on tap tools, which quickly is, I mean, it's essentially taken over, as far as like the DeFi, like it's the go-to. I know Toolheads obviously are with their crypto track are looking to rival them, which I still think they've still got some steam to kind of build up first before they kind of compete with tap tools. But tap tools right now is just the go-to place to go.
Especially what we like have, since we've been here early enough and watch it develop and the new ones come in and kind of like, oh, this is cool. We finally just even have like DeFi trading or something on Cardano. And then to get like to this finally level where it's like, all right, now we have the adult tools, we got the big boy tools we can actually do stuff with, where we can also keep track of multiple things at once in a just more convenient way, I guess, more accessible way too. That's the bigger one, is like you were able to do it before, but you just had to have a lot more work or have like nine different windows open to watch everything. This is much better.
Yeah, 100%. I think
I had a good question. Will whitelists still be a thing next on the next bull run? Are you talking about like for NFTs, or are you talking about whitelists for tokens? Because I am curious about that as well too, because all those launch pads back in the day that people used to just get in on there early and then dump on everyone else. I'm curious if that's going to be a thing.
I'm not sure if it's in regard to what like NFT projects. I still 100% think they're whitelist.
Yeah, an NFT project, I think so for sure.
I don't think they'll. If anything, whitelist will be the only way. If you look at ETH, like they pretty much transitioned fully to like an allow list essentially that was always over allocated, and that was the only way.
We've seen that a lot here too already. We've already seen these projects that are just like, oh, the entire thing's going to be whitelist. There is no public sale, or if it is, it's like by the time it gets to public sale, there's 100 left.
Yeah. I saw that on Ordinals a lot too, where they over allocated their whitelist just to make sure that they sold out.
Yeah, because I mean, the chances of everybody who's whitelist actually minting is rare, especially on a tougher market. So you want to have that extra backup right there, and it gives you that sense of like kind of FOMO a little bit, so people kind of freak out about it.
Yeah, like, oh, I have the whitelist, you don't, type of deal.
Yeah,
make sure it sells out for sure. Keep the hype rolling. Pass mint. That's what you need.
Absolutely. Shout out to Shiny jumping over into the chat. Another F35 mod. What is going up? GM to you on the other side in the future on a Tuesday morning. But yeah, looking back through some comments of what everybody's got over in their portfolios right now. What do we got over in chat? I saw something about LIFI, which LIFI right now is having a big correction. Although some would say it jumped from like what 70 something cents or ADA, sorry, to down to 0.5. So a huge dip. So maybe a good accumulation phase. I don't know. The whole night tonight. Just make sure we're preferencing that over here is a whole Nafafa. Like this is the entire show tonight for us. And none of this is financial advice. We don't know what the hell we're talking about. We're not professional.
If we knew what we were talking about, we'd be Freedom 35.
We're rolling the dice,
But that's the whole night tonight. But yeah, LIFI is one of those ones that's having a nice pullback right now. So maybe if you guys missed that first little run up, which they were hovering around like the 0.37 forever, ADA, and then finally got a nice little run up. So there's nice gains to be made there. What else we got over in the chat? Crypto Hand said he's staking Society currently at the moment. Not a bad play at all. I still think that's a sleeping giant, just kind of waiting to come online as more and more of the Age Society's ecosystem kind of comes into play. Meek Vision says we're going to be pumping during the stream.
Don't say that. I just sold all my Snek. We can't have a pump now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a good little sneak Discord over there. I don't know if you guys remember the What the Duck Discord. It's the way back in the day. They transitioned to a lot of like technical analysis and stuff. So if you're looking at day trade, if you guys don't remember, it's a quick little plug. What the Duck. I forget. This is based. There's another. I don't know if it's a Solana or an ETH collection that was very similar looking to this, like a derivative. Yeah, this they're still holding. These were at one point like basically almost like nothing, like 10 ADA kind of floor, and they kept it alive and transitioned to more of a technical analysis thing. And
you have to hold one of those to.
I think if you have to hold one of I think you have to hold one of them to at least get access to the channels to be a holder. In some cases you don't. I know there's some free stuff too, so. That's a nice little piece of information there.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Awesome.
Yeah. Curly Knox has a lot of meme talk throughout the crypto ecosystem. Will probably pump first. Snek and Bonk. Yeah, I've seen Solana's had a lot of. I know their NFTs are pumping, but I also had some meme coins and things going wild as well. Snamby says Kopi, LIFI, and IAG, Hygon all look top tier. I have to agree with you right there. He says undervalued though. Fact and Jelly. I guess what was that? Orfax, and then obviously the Jelly token from blocking them. And
Chunks
need some for premium. He says, okay.
Yeah, he was referring to Tap Tools over here as well. Tap Tools, if you guys don't know, all DexHunter, which we'll talk about, and we did talk about on the podcast, is making very strategic partnerships right now. They bought the swap feature directly inside of Tap Tools. So if you guys want to go to your favorite chart and want to go buy something, it's all powered and done through the Dex aggregator of DexHunter. Yeah, so that's a huge partnership right there. And then, yes, this is going to be one that I think everybody inside of the DeFi ecosystem of Cardano is really looking at right now. Axo Trade. Have you guys heard of this one?
I have not, actually.
Well, we better get on your radar over here. Rado? What did I say? Rado? Yeah. Axo Trade over here. I see Monad Alexander. He may be out of the Cardano ecosystem a bit, or has seen the light, but he still he talks about price action of Axo, and Axo has been noted because it's got very professional like DeFi trading features that appeals to not just the basic stuff that we have here on Cardano. And they did a test net recently and they had a claim period for all their initial like stake pool or whatever other initial coin you're going to be able to get airdrop. They had like a claim for it that you could have gotten, which is over now. So the next up is like mainnet, and people are asking when. If you guys, do you remember Dan, Crypto Cruder Dan?
Of course, yeah.
What's his name? There he is.
Venture capitalist.
Yep. He tweeted today. He said, "Hey Axo, when Axo over here." So everybody's really looking forward to it. I want to say Axo actually replied to him as well, somewhere inside of here. But anyway, this is one that a lot of people are keeping an eye on. So I think this one long term has the potential to overtake a lot of the different exchanges that we use currently right now. So one to keep an eye on for sure. What else we got?
I think it'll be worth, you know, the hype early on, especially with what we've already seen, just like the Cardano side ones. We were just talking about Tappy tools. So I definitely think
Tap.
I don't know, long term, that's definitely something that's Nafafa, because for short term, it's fun. It's definitely like a new coin that's not a meme coin too, which is always great to see, where it's like, oh, this isn't connected to just an NFT project, just some sort of like, oh, they're dropping their own token. It's not a meme coin. It's actually something that's going to give some utility, have some like real value connected to it. So that's always a little bit more fun to get involved in, because you feel a little safer, and then usually you just end up flipping it the same way.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are big on this kind of stuff because it gives you like these DeFi tools that are way above my level of trading right now, where they've got like all your DCA features. They have like a strategies feature. And
that's
like,
really what I was going to ask, is like, why is that one so much better than the other ones? Like, what is the draw to this? That was my question for this.
They give you all these different types of strategies, depending on like your trading like style. I get a ton of these, which I don't know what any of these mean really. But it gives you access to, I really don't. But it says follow the strategies of over 1,000 professional traders right here. And then it also has these algorithms that are pre-made over here for you. And you can create a strategy based upon the way you trade, or use something similar to what others have used, like just these different trading strategies. So if you want a dollar cost average, you want a limit buy, a market buy with slippage. There's a ton of different things here. And you can actually custom create your own strategies inside of here too. And like Osai was saying, they've been building here for a while. So I know a lot of people are really waiting to get this going. And it seems like it's getting closer and closer. So instead of maybe using MinSwap or MuesliSwap or whatever DEX it is that you use, maybe this may be your new go-to. A lot of people think this may need it. I mean, it breeds competition too, right? Like now all these other DEXs that we've had, they're great that they've been around, but can it keep up with the new guy? Because it's got a lot of pretty features in it. And those features, they may become standard on others just so they can compete with them, which is what I like.
Will they be able to swap other things outside of Cardano?
Inside of this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you do like ETH to this, like Cardano and all that stuff, or is it just strictly Cardano native tokens?
Right now, it's Cardano native tokens, although there are like the indie stuff like IBTC, IUSA, but it has nothing. Everything's native tokens that I've seen right now.
Okay.
Makes sense to start.
That is cool though.
How complicated that gets, but yeah, I agree, TJ. Go ahead, yeah, because I agree.
Those strategies are dope. I like that, because you could really just kind of learn how to trade professionally. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just kind of mirror what someone else is already doing and proving that works, and kind of tweak it. Once you kind of learn the ropes, of like, okay, now I can see how this works. Maybe I'll just incorporate this to it now. That is a really cool feature that they offer.
Yeah, and then this was the other thing too, is apparently they're not going to be using any batchers, which it is a big thing inside of our space, because it is been so small where you can kind of front run a lot of stuff. So those batchers don't necessarily prioritize, the degens of the space, essentially.
Yeah, that was a big problem over the summer. A lot of those coins that they were just kind of pushing through certain people and letting people kind of sit in their orders for a while.
Well, if you had access to certain software and just like we saw with a lot of the bot sniping and things like that, it's definitely been a problem. But although that happens in every single chain, so it's not anything new over here.
Absolutely.
But yeah, even this though, the indexes too, right? Like index funds, you can divide your investments into different indexes. So say I want like a gaming index of all the gaming coins, I can kind of set and see what the most profitable ones are, and you can just invest that way. There's a lot of different strategies here, and the interesting thing about Axo is it's got a lot of different things that different individual protocols on Cardano, like OPT. I saw Papillo. Is that Papillo Carter over there? I like your name, by the way. He's saying OPT is close to main launch over there, where you got options trading. You've got LIFI with the indexes. You got dollar cost averaging. Like it mixes a few of those different products into this one platform here. So that's why a lot of people have their eye on Axo right now. So
you need a crypto financial advisor.
You're gonna need something over there. But yeah, that's definitely one to keep an eye on right now, or keep an upcoming eye on. What else?
Well, you keep an eye on it, you learn it, and then you just teach me. That's all I need.
Okay, that's what we could do. Of course, you got look at Snek. Snek does not stop, man. Tom, if you just sold, I think you done messed up, Aaron. Literally, as soon as we started this stream, we got some green candles.
Of course, because we're talking about it, you know what I mean? We're pumping it right now. So I had to sell just for peace of mind, because I can't think that I'm pumping my bags by talking about it. So I sold just for, ethically to be in, sound mind for the show too.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
There you go. Yeah, dude, Snek, you can't put it past them. And their community, if you go into that Discord, dude, it's crazy. It's so active too. And the amount of transactions and stuff, I mean, you look at right now compared to a lot of the native tokens that are going on in here, dude, these guys are as active as ever. The shrimp army, as Snek calls them.
Shrimp army.
The shrimp army, based on your wallet profile, depending on how much ADA you hold over here.
I just love that they're still around after that summer.
Oh,
all the other damn tokens that we're talking about, longevity and all, like spicy token. Where the hell are they? What are they doing?
Dude, Snek is the Cardano meme token, although some may argue that's Hosky. But Hosky's promised you 0, and they've delivered pretty much that. Although I think you can get some money for some Hosky. I just don't know what.
You can get some, not a lot though.
But what you look at though is like something like Snek, man. They just don't stop. And I still think this. If you're investing in Cardano like native tokens right now, or any just some people I've seen the argument, people need to call them just. I think it was Farmer Nash. He's like, we should just call them altcoins. We start, instead of CNFTs over here. But anyway,
why don't you just abbreviate it like into the Cardano side? Like,
Tom had a good point to this. He's like, look, dude, we already like it's just an easier way to say what you're meaning, essentially. So that's why abbreviations exist.
Yeah, if TJ, you're like, yo, check out this cool new token, and I'm like, what is it? And you're like, don't worry, it's just DeFi, man. Why is it all got to have a label? I'm like, well, I want to buy some. I need to know what fucking blockchain it's on. All right, it's not. It's a Cardano one.
Oh, okay. Why don't you just fucking?
I don't see blockchains that way. Actually, we're all part of the same spectrum.
I was saying like CNTs. What do they call it? CNTs, something like that?
Yeah, CNTs. You got Cardano native tokens and CNFTs.
That's what I'm saying. It just throws me off because how many CN whatever we have going on in this space.
I just think it's see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, there you go. That's a great way to think about it. Nice little acronym. I agree. O-side, yes. If they can get on Coinbase and actually get listed there to trade, that's going to bring in a ton of liquidity. Because even now, at this point, they're still at. I got to get to the USD value over here. Shout out to Tap Tools for being able to swap between different currencies as well. But yeah, the market cap currently is at 74 million, which actually we were looking at this last week, dude. That's the crazy part about how much this jumped. It was at like 42 million-ish, 43 million last week when we looked at it. And it's already
last week almost.
Yeah, and it's up to 74 million. I want to say at its height, it got close to did it get close to like 200 million-ish almost? I want to say
it did get close to that because what was the Pepe coin at, like $1 billion or something?
Pepe was at $1 billion, yeah.
Yeah, so they were at 200 million.
I guess, yeah. If you go back and look at it right now, let's go check. Oh, that's a weird looking candle right there.
Can you go all time or something?
Yeah, I am. Oh, that's a weird way to look at it. I don't like that.
1 year, there you go.
Yeah, but it was higher than this. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm not good with these charts. Which one do I need to be sorting it by? Not week.
Go then.
It'll probably look crazy like this. There we go. You can see a little bit of difference. There we are. Look at that. It peaked at like, it definitely was higher than that too. It was like 0.004 is what it was. Back at its like all-time high. I don't know how to use these charts, dude. Don't
people
hate me.
make so much money off of that's so silly.
That's why I'm not good at this.
Nash in the chat with the banger.
Yo, there it is, dude. The man, the myth, the legend. Farmer Nash over in chat. Just for that, we'll jump over to some Goombles here in a little bit. But for now, we're back into DeFi mode right now.
That's some good Goombles. Good Goombles
yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll show some gameplay, dude. We got some We have some videos. There's been a bunch of videos people seen too. But yeah, no. So Snek obviously doing very well for Cardano. I think if you are participating in Cardano, dude, I don't know where I get some crazy accents sometimes when I'm trying to talk.
Participating.
Yeah, participating in this Cardano DeFi, guys. You might want to get yourself some Snek. There's a Snek in my boot. But no, I definitely think this is something that, you know, just, I mean, you don't need to allocate a huge percentage, or maybe you do. I don't know. There's definitely people who have invested a huge percentage of this into their portfolio and have done very well with it. Or this could absolutely get wrecked. We don't know. Is this the Dogecoin of Cardano? It kind of feels like it. Is it the Shiba Inu? Maybe. I don't know if it'll ever get that big, but it definitely has a chance to continue to grow.
Dude, like, regardless how big it gets, it's still on Cardano, so Cardano's getting attention regardless. So that's always a positive for any of these tokens that do well.
Yeah, well, they can get the marketing too continuously outside of just the Cardano ecosystem. Like the Snek Energy was really cool. Like imagine if you start seeing like Snek Energies in like different like stores, like nationwide.
That'd be insane.
How crazy that'd be. I still hold on to my Snek stuff. I got a couple cases of that still here at the house too that are not opened yet. First edition. I'm gonna be selling first edition Snek cans
on eBay for like $200.
Yeah, that's the real long play here.
People do collect sodas, like, and
they do,
you know, get crazy about that kind of stuff. They would. I don't know about, you know, I don't know how much they go for, but
yeah,
like those old school Coke bottles and stuff. Absolutely, they would buy that shit.
Yeah,
dude.
People love buying these things.
DeFi
RC, you know.
Ooh, some Royal Cola over there.
I actually really like RC.
It's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I do like it. I we were drinking
it. It's so funny. Yeah, it's so odd tasting.
You said don't sleep on CSwap. I haven't been paying attention to their token. I'm gonna get off the thing right here. Go to maybe like 5 minutes. Check this out. Oh,
wow.
Got any trades going on right now in the last week? It's a little stale. It's only $1.8 million market cap. Maybe it's got some room to run. We'll see. But outside of that, though, we gotta talk. I feel like, I mean, there's tons of other tokens that we can get into. But what about? Have you guys seen this over here? Have you heard about this?
The FREYA? Yeah, I saw that.
Bro,
dude, they got over 5,000 floor at one point. It was insane.
People are crazy, like absolutely nuts. Degens.
Just not figuring this out,
bro. The floor is $34.99, although there's only 100 of these things. And from what I've seen, at least from people doing research with, you know, they use the tap tools, all the different kind of research stuff. A lot of these are from wallets that have been funded from central exchanges that have had like no transactions that are just all of a sudden buying stuff up. So I'm just saying, be careful with this, because I don't know if that doesn't seem organic to me. I don't know who in their right mind would spend this much off the rip, but there's definitely people that get FOMO and may go ahead and buy in on this, and obviously that's the goal. You know, if somebody was trying to do that.
Is there that many people do though? Like, just
well, the ones that FOMO like that, I honestly feel bad, because I feel like they just spent whatever ADA they probably had left just to try to make a play, and then they might have got wrecked. I don't know.
Hail Mary?
Yeah. I haven't gone into the Discord yet. Said he went to the Discord, take screenshots of all the losers, sniffing, woofing, rolling. That's wild to me. You won't catch us doing that. But yeah, so this all popped up. If you guys are confused to why this is a thing over here, I want to say I have it over in our Discord. I got the screenshot of it over there from Charles. The blockchain, or the internet never dies, right? Charles Hoskinson tweeted about his dog FREYA, right? Nice, not simple thing, but the harm that he had was he tagged at FREYA Hoskinson, which just happened to be the handle over here for this meme coin, which I guess was like FREYA Hosk or something like that, and then it changed it. So it's obviously looks sketchy when you can't have you know, the founder of a blockchain over here endorsing a meme coin.
I didn't realize they changed it afterwards. I did not know they did that.
It was like FREYA Hosk or something like that, and then they changed it to FREYA Hoskinson. And of course, you know, Charles just being like, yo, this is my dog. I think it's funny. Like, he had to make a whole tweet about that, basically like, I do not endorse this. This is not me. Like, I'm not endorsing or part of any projects. I have to make that very clear for all you guys, because people obviously were not happy about that when they saw that him tag that. Yeah, it's just the tweet. Just so it's absolutely unambiguous. I have nothing to do with fan projects like FREYA or other NFT plays. It's flattering, not fattering. Somebody else want to read for me tonight, dude?
I enjoy your reading. It's comical.
I like fattering.
Whoa.
Daddy, chill.
Tom, fattering.
What the hell is even that?
I don't know what it is. And he goes, it's flattering that people make artwork about my dog or my life, but I'm not affiliated, have not done any diligence on these projects, and do not endorse them. I can imagine, right? Like you just want to like make a post about your dog, and
you're
then
trying to have fun with
and all
it,
of a sudden-
tag his dog,
Yeah.
and it have to be someone who changes their handle to that so it fits their narrative, and then they start pumping.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's but yeah, obviously people took that as news, and I can imagine the blowback you would get if this thing rugs, right? It looks like all AI dog artwork from everything that they're posting right now. What? Who would do that? Interesting though is that they're using Brave Dogs to mint, and those passes that we see selling for very high gets in. They put like a very generic thing. It said bigger guaranteed allocation, bigger with an asterisk next to it, bigger than public. Discount airdrop vested. Dude, I don't know. If that's not sketchy, I don't know what is. What we got?
I'm just laughing at that, honestly.
Oh, okay.
So you say though it's weird that they're using Brave Dogs just because if it is,
it's not. I mean, Brave
not
Dogs
super
can
legit
obviously
or like not meant to be like a long-term utility project. You're saying?
think about things like Spicy and I don't know, what are all the other fucking other ones, Cock and all those other.
You want me to think about Cock?
Whoa, Tom.
Daddy, chill.
I was waiting. I wasn't quick about this.
Question good.
But no.
It's more like of a bigger platform as opposed to something that would.
Well, people associate it, right? Brave Dogs provide a service, right? If I pay them money, like, and I'm asking them, hey, I just need you to mint out this token. Brave Dogs, okay, well, mint out your token. It's not their job for them to be the police of what people can and can't sell, on the blockchain, right? Or decentralized space. But when some people take that Brave Dog's name as a sense of like, a source of trust sometimes maybe, or they think that. So when maybe this maybe feels a little misleading to some, when they see, oh, Brave Dogs is minting them, it's got to be legit. I
mean, it very well could be. Maybe Brave Dogs charges a premium service as far as to use them to people, like, so you weed out the people that are just trying to make a quick buck or to rug you. So they could have charged a decent amount of money to even use their service, and then they probably use that as they're like, all right, they're taking their project somewhat serious if they're going to use us. I don't know how much they charge. I'm just saying, because I associate the same thing though as Brave Dogs as a higher tier minting service.
Right.
Also, I was going to say that's a good example of. Have you guys been watching The Day Before? Is that what it was called? Let me see.
Oh yeah, they just pulled the plug. No, it was the game.
No, the game on Steam
Rival
that
game
came out, and everyone was like, saw the trailer and they're like, this is bullshit. This is never going to be a game. But it ended up being like one of the most wishlisted games on Steam. Of course, then after it came out, everyone's like, this is going to rug pull. This is a bullshit game. Not saying that their project's going to rug pull, but I'm just saying, like, what's your analogy with Brave Dogs and Steam? And then you kind of see Steam as just like, oh, if it's coming out on Steam, it's a legit game. I'm not going to like some weird third-party website to download it, like independent launcher. You kind of give, and obviously Steam has a little bit more a different business setup, so they have to do things like they ended up, I think, issuing a ton of refunds. But yeah, that is something that you kind of, it's a good way to kind of sometimes gauge a project seriousness. And I agree that, maybe Brave Dogs doesn't claim all that. Like, hey, we're not saying all our projects are going to be 1000% every time legit. We don't have any control over any of that. We're just the minting side. The little control I guess they would have is saying, no, we're not going to make the project, but I mean, most likely they're going to get minted somewhere. But I agree that is an interesting issue to have, kind of, to be so good at minting and doing what you do, that many people want to come to you.
Yeah, Mangy Business says Brave Dogs just get in the bag. Or he's got to fatten up the rewards for the stakeholders over there. And to each their own, right? They're going to mint anything that pays them. That's their whole point. Hey, you pay us for a service, we're going to go ahead and do it.
Sure.
You know, and especially in a decentralized space, it's not their job to do the due diligence for you of like, hey, are these guys legit or not? You know, they pay them, they do what they ask, and you know, it's at the end of the day, it's up to the people who buy to always, when you spend your own money, it's up to you to be responsible, do your own research.
You're the one starting the transaction.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if they rug pull you, you're the idiot. And you got to learn those lessons a few times before you realize you're an idiot. Don't do that. Don't put your life savings into FREYA.
Don't put your life savings into good vibes and pizza and DJ sets.
Yeah, dude. I got a 42 B-Boys to claim for that and a couple stupid Polygon thing spaces. RIP, dude. RIP to my vibes.
They haven't been in a long time.
Oh yeah, dude. They might as well just call them a slow rug at this point.
I don't
think they're slow. I think they're just full on rug. But the FREYA pass over here, guys, don't spend money on this, please. Please don't do that. I promise you, you will be able to get this for cheaper if you ever really wanted it. Just don't do it.
I'll take that promise too. Yeah.
Don't fucking do it. Oh. All right. Well, anyway, the power of hype and marketing, right? I did see a comment back a little earlier talking about, he said, what happened with that LIFI dip? Damn.
Yeah, someone dumped hard earlier today and it just kept going down.
Well, when you see posts from your boy Shillmo Baggins over there, when he starts hitting us with dude, that guy, he gets me hyped, but sometimes he pisses me off at the same time because he gets you all excited. But if you take everything you read seriously, you know, now he's got his defense up about it right now, right? But a few days ago, or right here he goes, you know, it's gonna hit a certain price target, like the bull flag's in, the dip's being eaten up. You idiots, what are you doing? Why is it dipping? Get it back up. Like he's the hype man over here. So you got to be careful because when he
show the initial dump off though earlier today of that.
Yeah, it shot from what? That was 0.58, but it was
it was earlier today.
Oh, that's in 11 right here. Yeah, it was at 0.74 and dropped all the way down at one point today.
I think it was off of one sale too that someone dumped it.
Well, there's a huge sale right here. I think the top trades, these are negative trades right here, right? Sell volume, 100. Somebody dumped. I don't know if that's today or not. Oh, 24 hours, 180,000 ADA right here. That's a huge,
nice little chunk. Damn,
big sell right there.
Big sale.
Which is always interesting to see. You know, it's cool to see that there are people operating. You know, even we know some people in our chat and in our server that definitely have a higher volume of ADA than a lot of us, I guess, normies are used to. You know, we're in here kind of like, I think I'm gonna go crazy and buy 3 of these. I mean, they're minting for 70, so you know, it's a whole lot. I'm gonna buy 3. You know, and then there's people trading in hundreds of thousands, no problem.
Yeah, we're just the little shrimps over here. These guys move markets, dude. I saw some crazy stuff about how how they can operate to make you think something. Like obviously you get posts like this from Shillmo, which don't get me wrong, I've definitely watched some stuff that he's talked about. It's kind of gets you on your radar, and whether that is organic or not, there's the hype behind it. And there are a lot of these things do pump up for a little bit, and then they get their pullbacks, right? And it's either the people them playing around with it, right? They've got some sort of a say to a degree in it because they got the marketing for it.
I agree, Curly. He said, I think it's more impressive that these DeFi systems have the liquidity to soak up the 180,000 sale. I agree.
Yeah. Shills tokens with no working products. Yeah, I mean, that's I don't know. I mean, it's fun. So this is where the fun happens, though, right? This is where you think about like Shillmo is like one person inside of our little ecosystem right now. Think about all the people over on YouTube and like all these people that came out of the woodworks when Cardano went up here recently. Like, there's going to be so many more of these over here. That this is just like the way how people not unfortunately or fortunately hear about this stuff, right? It's just word of mouth or like, you know, hype marketing.
Well, you're going to see a lot more of those DeFi crypto YouTubers slowly coming back, and even some new ones that are going to start to come out because of the slow buildup of the bull run.
Yeah, absolutely. People just want to make money, man. And there's a way, and there is definitely ways to do that inside the DeFi game. Like exponentially, you can make stuff, or you can get exponentially wrecked, right? It depends on which side of that time frame you're buying, which requires you guys to go ahead and make. What's happening? Tom laughing, or was that just like?
That's how I was laughing.
Okay, I heard like very like loud.
Oh, I didn't know that was allowed because I just heard noise.
There's noise. It sounded like your laugh was extending, like you were reading something, but I think it was just the mic.
I've been lagging a little bit. I think it's the internet a little bit tonight. I don't know what's going on. I think they got us like split with the building next door after that guy broke the box.
Okay. Had him on the roster too. Good old Matt Berry. Curly, we're at 46 minutes. 46. I cannot say words tonight, but I can say hit that like, guys. That like button. If you guys are lurking over in chat, if you're hanging in chat, if you're not subscribed, or if you are, that like button down there is free. You don't got to do anything. Doesn't cost you nothing other than a half a second of effort. And it helps us tremendously inside these
hitting a few buttons.
These bull to bear market. We don't know where we're at yet, but it helps. And thank you for the reminders. What do we think about AI plays? Have you seen these? The CGI. I've been seeing people tweet about this. I've also seen Shillmo tweet about this.
Chat GPT though. I think it's great. I love AI stuff.
Look at that candle right there. That's a crazy looking.
Just look at it.
We just look at it.
Just look at it.
You should look at that.
You should look at that. Just look at it.
Let me see that one. Someone bought. That's only 53,000. Only. What do I think about it? I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. I know obviously AI is going to have a huge narrative going into this next run, which is as overall technology evolves, right? We've seen ChatGPT do well. I don't know anything about Cardano GPT or what this narrative is, but if you look at the top native token over Cardano native token by market cap over here on Cardano, it is this AGIX, AGIX. It is an artificial AI coin. And I don't know what it does or why it has so much volume. I know a lot of people have no clue either.
I think AI in general over the next few years is going to make a lot of people money that maybe wouldn't have made money otherwise, not knowing how to trade, just by using and knowing how to use the AI functions that it offers. There's a lot of things that you could watch, not even just in crypto, that the AI kind of teaches you and shows you literally what to buy and when to sell.
Yeah, and then they've got bots probably they'll make you a bot for you just to be able to do that. But yeah, no, CGI, I don't know much about it, but I've seen a lot of people toting it recently. I just don't know that I trust any of this stuff yet. And especially when I see things like AGIX over here that I know nothing about, which I probably should do research on, but it's the number one like market cap over here, 378 million. Damn. I have no idea what it does. Literally no idea. But that's probably why I don't make money over here. But I don't know much about it. Yeah, no, I don't know. And not LIFI either, but let's talk about one that I do know a little bit about.
What do you know about?
Dude, we've been hunting lately over here. This has been one of my favorite tokens, mainly for the fact that how quickly they're able to just build. They feel like the people's champ over here, like the DGen's coin to me, DexHunter. And they launched right around that NFT LV time. I want to say their token like traded right on the flight over when a lot of people were coming over. I missed out on it. I did get back in on it for a little bit and I sold out and now I'm back again. I've been in and out multiple times on this. Their platform DexHunter is a DEX aggregator, being that it consolidates and gets you the best price between all the DEXs in Cardano. And it has just evolved over the last few months here to really push out some cool features. And one of the big things I think that they got coming up here right now is the dollar cost averaging. That their audit, I guess, got passed, and they're working on a DCA feature, which pretty much you can DCA in at any time interval and DCA out and back into ADA, which is very helpful for people that don't want to, you don't want to go through like a Coinbase or something like that. So that
they're building fast too.
It just seems like they always got an announcement, man. And I think, and their partnerships are the other huge thing. Very strategic partnerships, as we talked about, like Vesper, right? Like Vesper is partnered with DexHunter, where you can do swaps directly inside the mobile app. Tap tools, like we showed here, right? You can go right into the side here, and if you want to buy, you can buy with DexHunter right through the app. JPEG store, even just recently announced you want to buy JPEG throughout here. You can actually do that with DexHunter. I don't know where it was, but swap JPEG with DexHunter. another strategic partnership right there.
Rito said the AGIX bridge over here from Ethereum. Ben Gortzel is the guy behind it. The Sophia robot, I guess. I'm too familiar with that.
There you go. Remember the Sophia, the what do you call it, the little bald robot? I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. The one that was like legit could talk and stuff for sure.
Yeah.
That thing was creepy as fuck.
Yes, that's interesting. I did not know that. That's interesting. He said, "I hate pants that actually held AGIX before I had NFTs." Interesting. But no,
not AGIX.
AGX. AGIX. How many ways can you say it over here?
I think that's funny. I think that's
okay. That's enough.
Yeah,
that's enough. All right. Back to DexHunter.
And we're done.
And we're spent. But no, it just feels like DexHunter has done, and it's pushed like the envelope super, super fast. And it's got a lot of people like interested in it, right? Like they've grown significantly. And it just feels like the people's like, I don't know, one of the dApps right now that you need to be using over on Cardano, or at least paying attention to. The price is done very well for what it is. It's, and that's not to say that it can't go back down, because everything can. But this is one of the ones that I've been accumulating a little bit myself over here.
Well, like you said, they've been very strategic with how they've announced information to keep the hype going since, the initial launch. That's the big thing, is just not letting people get bored of it, letting people forget about it, keeping wanting new people buying in or hearing about it and seeing it. And they've definitely accomplished that.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of the things too that they've really done well at is like, they come from it's built by Melon, right? And Melon had CNFT jungle. He had the what is it, the jungle sniper, whatever it is. So they were early on. I know they got some shit during the meme coin phase for like bots, right? So there's definitely been controversy that surrounded them, but they definitely feel like a community built project that is really just kind of knows what the people want, and they've been people have been reacting and kind of following them. One of the other huge things too for them is they're teasing the swaps between not just Cardano native tokens, but other chains as well. One big thing they announced over the weekend was the support for Exodus wallet. And Exodus wallet, if you don't use that, that's one of the, that's one of a big crypto wallet. It's kind of like Trust Wallet or something like that, where it supports different crypto outside of just Cardano. So people are looking at this kind of like read between the lines a little bit. Like now you can use DexHunter with Exodus, that you can now use different tokens from other blockchains that'll integrate with DexHunter, which also shows that right here, where you can get ETH, Bitcoin, whatever blockchain, right? Buy Cardano native tokens with USDT, which is a huge thing because everybody's been asking for a good stable coin. Well, they're making that bridge possible here, and it is a bridge. You will need, from what I read with them, 2 wallets. You'll need whatever wallet it is, an ETH wallet or something. A good way. You won't be able to just connect your Cardano wallet and get the 2. You'll need 2 different wallets to connect to it. But like a MetaMask and a Vesper, right? You technically could do it that way and make a cross-chain swap for ETH to Cardano.
That is cool though that they're offering that.
I mean, think about how many times Bitcoin ordinals, right? Like ordinals popped off, you got some Bitcoin. Well, I want to swap my Bitcoins for some ADA, or vice versa. I want to swap my ADA that I made for Bitcoin.
What's that website we use? Like Changely
is the one. There's another one called Simple Swap too. There's a few of them out there. And I think even Angel Baby, right? Cherubim, they have the Genesis bridge that swaps ETH to ADA as well. So that's actually done throughout into the Cardano ecosystem. But this is just one of the reasons why they're so, I don't know, popular right now, is that a lot of people are using their stuff. They're building features people want,
and they work. I got the biggest thing too. They're working, and when there's a situation or a hiccup, it's fixed quickly. There was something that happened this weekend. It was fixed within a few hours.
Yeah,
I don't know. I remember the situation was. I saw them post about it, and they said, "All right, it's all good now," basically. So if there is a situation, they're fixing it quick. And everything they've come out with has been working, at least from the start. And
they're getting people to use them. 40% of all swaps on Cardano were through DexHunter on December 9th, which is a huge number. And that is a testament to them being partnered with all these different platforms over here, right? more they can get themselves into all these different things, the more you're going to use them. And all these fees will accumulate. So they were talking about like a staking quarter 1 feature starting to happen for your hunt to like pay back like a portion of fees to holders, which I think when I read in the Discord at Melon's like, no, legal wise, that's probably not the best route. We've been advised not to do that. Now he's saying that they're going to be doing like a token buyback program instead. So whatever the fees generated during like a specific time set or interval, they'll buy back the token, which in turn should take it out of this, the supply. In turn should raise the price, in a way that's a benefit to holders. But that's just one thing I see them doing. And who knows where they go from here. I don't know. Maybe short term, another person comes out, down the line. There is another one called, I don't know if you guys have seen ADA Markets at all. Have you guys heard of that?
Oh, ADA Market, yeah. I bought some last week.
What'd you buy?
You're talking about the ADA Market, the marker thing, the maker. I'm thinking of the maker thing, market.
No, you're thinking a raker, yeah.
Yeah, something. Never mind.
Something completely different than that. But yeah, no, ADA Markets is another thing. There's a team of a bunch of people. I think Cardano with Paul. I don't know if he's on the team or if he's an affiliate with them or what. But they are another competition to them right now. ADA Markets, the DexHunter. So the competition's heating up. There's definitely gonna be sides picked, and it's gonna breed competition, innovation, and it just means that it's getting more competitive on our chain. And maybe Axo comes in and blows them out of the water with something that they can't do. But for now, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to on the DeFi front right now.
DexHunter is a great name, though.
DexHunter is a good one.
Great name. I like it. Me too. It's such a good name all around.
And then outside of that too, I know I see a lot of people put LENFI over on the main one too. LENFI used to be talk about one of the greatest name changes ever. LENFI or ADA to LENFI. What a turnaround for them. And I know a lot of people obviously use Levvy Finance, especially from the NFT side of things. LENFI
the Chevy to the Levvy
is for I think a lot of like big traders or big liquidity. People are looking for big liquidity. A lot of people are using LENFI right now, and I see that. Of course, Shillmo Baggins, dude, that guy's always pushing for LENFI. But this is another one of those ones where a lot of people compare LENFI to Aave over on the Ethereum blockchain. When this is where I've seen the narrative that the basically they're like a bank essentially, right? Like you can do all your loans through here. Let me go to the app itself. I'll show you.
I think of it more as a pawn shop almost.
Yeah, you could think about it like that.
I mean, a bank, you get a loan and then you pay back payments and there's interest, over all the payments. This, you're like, you lost all your NFTs, in that kind of way, almost like a pawn shop.
Yeah, except this side, you got actual tokens, not just your NFT.
Yeah, tokens. Yeah, just NFTs. Yep.
Right. So, and over here, they have like the health factor for your loan. I feel like a lot of stuff over here is a higher dollar value, right? And they I forget how much total value lock they have over inside their platform, but you can see like the health factor of your loan. And this stuff was so foreign to me way back when. I've tried doing this over on I actually tried messing with Aave back during that last bull run when I first got started into this stuff. I was so confused, no idea what was going on. But essentially, right, it's the same thing, kind of like Levvy. It's a lending protocol and they vote too inside their Discord to accept different assets that can be used for collateral. I think like LIFI was one that Shillmo was pushing for, I saw recently. But they're like, you got Snek on here, you got Kopi that's on here, right? You can put up 80,000 Kopi as collateral to get a 2008 loan that pays you back 2.1% over 21 days here. And if you want quick money and you've got some bags or whatever it may be, or you got an early on token, if you're like, hey, I think I could really use an extra 5,000 ADA right now. I hold a bunch of Snek. I'm not doing anything with it. I don't plan on doing anything with it, but I want some ADA right now. Go take a loan out and pay back the little percentage. And, it's different way to get access to it. And I think that's why people love DeFi. There's so many different ways to make money.
Make it work for you.
Yeah.
And that's what we were saying at the beginning of this episode was, you were making your money work for you recently with doing some of these things where you have even, when it comes to lending NFTs, they're sitting in your wallet. They're not doing anything. You want to hold on to them, but right now they're not making any money. If you have plays that you see that you are confident in making and can get some ADA now for them, flip it, take the profits, pay it back, and get it back. Those are great moves. Risky, but sometimes you got to risk it.
For the biscuit.
Interesting thing. He said, how is LENFI different from Levvy? Rito says Levvy doesn't liquidate if price tanks. It's just time based. Does this have, I guess I didn't really think about that at all. Do your loans have impermanent loss on them? I don't know that. That'd be a great question that I would love an answer to. Like if the price, of whatever exceeds your, I guess that would make sense, right? Because there's like a health factor on that. That makes sense, right? Because like if that's why you have a minimum collateral out. Okay, I just answered my own question. Right, like I would have to put up, if I want 100 LENFI right now, which is the value is 863 ADA currently, right? For that,
you got to put up.
I got to put up more than that. Yeah, so that helps you, and that's where that health factor comes in there. So yeah, it can be liquidated. Sorry, where it is. We just got to do a little more research over here.
Live research.
But that's interesting with Levvy. I didn't know that. I didn't think about that. Thanks for that, Ritos. Not to Ritos over there from the Pavia side. Appreciate that. I love Levvy, and I know Levvy's doing very well. Huge shout out to the H Society team. I love using it. It is a great platform, one that I think everybody should take a look at, especially if you're heavy on the NFT side of things. Definitely go ahead and take a look over. I think I have a current. No, I don't have a current loan out for my clay.
I almost think God, you probably lost it.
No, but I usually would do that, right? I would go over here for my clay, and I would go click borrow, right? If I wanted to get 863 ADA currently right now, I could go do that, pay 4.3% in 2 weeks, and I could borrow that, get it, and it happens instantly. I would pay 48 ADA to get it back and hopefully set a timer so I don't lose it like I've lost everything else. Or on the other side of things, I could go ahead and be like, hey, look, you know what? I want an APY, say, I don't know, 873 ADA. It's a competitive offer. And I want 26 ADA in 2 weeks, then boom, I don't got to do anything. I just provide it, and worst case scenario, it liquidates, and I get a Clay Nation.
Dope, actually.
It's not good that you asked that if you had something on loan.
I forget. It's comes and goes over here.
People don't forget. Stash.
No,
I just saw on actually DexHunter website there was an ad for the Vesper wallet. I don't know if it's browser extensions live or not, but I did just see that.
They did. I did see that. A Vesper wallet is.
Oh, it's on your screen too. It's right there.
Yeah. There's the ad right here.
I wasn't sure if it was like live or not yet, because that's interesting why the ad's there.
They said they're testing it right now, and they're trying to get. They've got a ridiculous. They got over 1 million hits or something like that. They said, and a month or whatever. I don't know if it's a month, week, whatever.
Holy shit. And
they said, they're going to look at that as another revenue source to do some advertisements there. Side note too, for DexHunter, just love the trending tokens thing too. If you go click on this,
I really like that a lot, honestly.
It can tell you some sneak plays sometimes when people are buying certain things. So a lot of cool stuff.
Even the global trades is sweet too. You can see what's people buying right now.
Yep.
Where they bought it from, what Dex.
I love that too, where you can see like my tokens versus others tokens. I love how you can filter that on and off. The other thing too, which I know a lot of people are doing, is the node speed right now. I've seen a lot of debate about the node speed online and some controversy about that.
I mean, it's a little pay to win, but I mean,
yes,
but it's not. Technically, it's not. They're saying it's not.
Well, no, I'm just saying that I don't care if it is. In my opinion, like this isn't. We're not playing soccer. There's no referee. Like we're all here to make more money. If there's a way you can, if you're in mind, you can invest some money and make more money back and get return on your investment. Like why wouldn't you do that? Of course. I mean, you can get into the ethics of it when it comes to where you're at as far as your position in the community and misleading people to get people to mint things that you're gonna dump, that kind of stuff when it comes to buying up big trades. But when you have a node, like I guess you gotta we're here to make money. Everyone's like, that's not fair. It's like, I don't know, you can get one.
Well,
1, 2, 4. I don't know, skill issue then.
Well, technically it's not necessarily pay to win, but they did put a statistic out that statistically they're saying that you'll get faster transactions overall. You could pay for their level 10 node or whatever it is, that it costs you like 45,000 ADA now currently if you were to go do that. Sure. But you also potentially could have the same chance. It's all probability, right? Like you could get in on the same block as I could, you just have a higher probability of doing that based on certain factors, especially when like chain loads up. When you have these nodes, although there's no like priority where like in like maybe ETH or something like that, or Bitcoin, where you can prioritize transactions, where like if you pay more gas, that's not the case here. You still have a chance to get in right away, and that's the beauty of the decentralization of Cardano. I saw people arguing that the marketing of the node is like one of the key features right now, where it's meant to just be like an extra perk and bonus of it. Because if you stake to one of their spike pool operators too, like a partner one, it helps speed up bonuses. And all I really think it does is get like different relays. It hits different nodes. It prioritizes them, or your chances of getting to those faster, versus just the normal NAMI or Eternal one.
Imagine having that back in the day for those address drops.
Yeah, well, you could. So that's the thing, is that
people did remember. That's how like things happen like that.
Well, dataless, right? Like the dataless linked up to a node, and that's why a lot of people got through. But the probability was that they had a higher probability to get through. Although there was definitely times where we got through without one, and that's what people are saying there. So I guess
barely.
The marketing aspect I saw was more so where they were getting criticized of like, hey, don't tote this up as a feature, when in reality it all comes down to probability. Yes, maybe you can get there faster, but it's not guaranteed. So don't think just because you have that node speed you're automatically getting faster stuff. There's a higher probability.
When's the last time you guys filed up your data list?
I don't want to. It'll take years.
You actually, do you even have it on your computer
now?
Actually, do you even have it on your computer?
No.
Yeah. What do we got over in chat?
Not anymore. Those address drops. We don't have to deal with that bullshit.
I haven't fired up in almost 2 years, probably.
No, I did. Oh shoot, I forget what it was when the meme coin season was going on, right? Like those were a time maybe when you needed to, right, to send in as fast as you could when it does like an address type drop, or if it, it's pretty much address drops for the most part.
That's all I ever needed it for, was address
or a
drop.
public mint of like everything dropped at the same time and you just had to sign a transaction and hope you got in, kind of deal, on like one of those websites. But I don't know. What's going on over in chat over here? Fluid tokens similar to Levvy 2, but also has loan requests for both NFTs and fungibles. I have heard of Fluid token. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please like and subscribe, guys. Shout out to Shiny.
Yep.
And then also to double back over on Papillo, his comment over here. How about OPT to launch mainnet? OPT, another token of mine that I've enjoyed.
Didn't you just buy in some of that?
I just did recently. I've got 33.50 of it right now. It's worth what, 2,500 ADA right now. Hanging on to that
around for a bit now.
I've been flipping it around. When this thing got up to like 1 ADA, I've sold out of it. I bought in on it when this was one of my first like pro rata sales back in the summer of this year, long before they had anything going on. And that's just one of the ones where they got flack, I think, for like kind of maybe it's more LIFI for selling something they didn't have anything else to be able to use it for yet. But this is options trading over on Cardano, which I think is going to unlock a lot of liquidity, right? Where you can your calls and your puts, stuff that I don't know too much about, but I do like that they're doing like
you haven't watched Dumb Money yet? What are you doing?
I haven't watched Dumb Money, although I did see what was it, maybe Oside's comment over on our video. He said it was a great movie.
Oh, from last week.
But yeah, option flow over here. This is also built by some of the team members or part of the team or old team from MuesliSwap here. So they're coming up here with their mainnet here, and it's, I don't know, I'm kind of curious to use it, because if you think a token's going to do well, like these recent pumps, right, and then you think there's going to be a pullback, you can put different options in to either hold on to, pay a premium essentially to either buy or sell the token at that locked-in price, which a lot of people can make some good money, right? Especially if you kind of know like how the market trends.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, the only thing you do, worst case scenario, you pay the premium and you lose that option, or you can cash in on that option, like, right? Like a token pumps ridiculous and you pay the option to hold and sell at that price, even if it drops back down. You can potentially make quite a bit of money doing that. So, this is I think I'll be interested to see how the liquidity kind of flows from here once this goes online.
I mean, they got a lot of options, so
I do got a lot of options over there. He said still holding, but bought into the dump today. I'm excited for OPT and LIFI. Agree. Ritos, dude, what do you know about Cardano native tokens over here? He seemed to be pretty knowledgeable. Now I need to
know a lot.
Where's the Nafafa from Ritos over here? But yes, no, option flow, definitely a protocol that we're taking a look at. Same thing with LIFI, LENFI. Another big one is IAG, IGON. Decentralized computing storage. I think that's another one a lot of people have on their lists. And you can't go away from our good old milk over here, our MuesliSwap. I know a lot of people hate on MuesliSwap. They had some
triple farming, huh? Triple farming.
I'm triple farming over here, man. I still like MuesliSwap just for the farms. Like, if anything, I encourage people to take a look at some of this stuff. Although when these tokens are very volatile, farming is very dangerous because impermanent loss is the thing.
Well, someone swept a shit ton of cows this weekend. I wrote that in our Discord.
I know that, and everybody always says they're wash trading, and I don't know. I haven't looked into that at all. But yeah, hungry cows for the last few weeks have been up there because somebody keeps buying and selling.
Someone dropped thousands of ADA to get a ton of them on, I think it was Saturday.
Look at this, 48 sweep right here. All from this wallet, though.
Yeah.
Hungry Cow M2 is their ADA handle, so maybe they're just sweeping up to get some. Maybe they're just farming the points. Maybe they're just farming the points on JPEG for the sweeps.
Maybe
that could be it. Maybe they're just losing those fees. But look at that, their whole wallet's just Hungry Cows. Hungry Cow M2. Yeah, this dude's just sweeping up his own cows over here, eating their own cereal.
I know it's a dude.
I don't know. It could be a lady. It could be anybody.
It could be a lady.
Yeah, I've been messing around with some farming and stuff over here on MuesliSwap, triple farming some yummy, providing some liquidity over here. I do like this. You can sometimes it's fun to experiment with this kind of stuff, and you can farm on MinSwap as well and some other dexes. I just choose Muesli because I kind of like, he needs some milk. I don't know. I still like him. I've always enjoyed MuesliSwap's one of the first dexes out, dude.
That's right. On board.
I hate using their order book. Not a fan of that. So that's why I use dex aggregators like DexHunter.
I didn't like their order book either, honestly.
Not a fan of it. But I do like farming. I was telling you guys, I got my little yummy farm. I don't got a lot, but I harvested all my yummy. And I took what I harvested, which was like, 500,000 yummy, something like that. Jeez. And put another like 400 ADA into it. And I've been doing this for about, I don't know, call it 5.5 weeks so far. I made an extra 25,000 yummy and 352 MYIELD right now, which, a little pro tip for anybody. Milk, right? Yeah, if you guys want some Nafafa on MYIELD and milk right now, I don't know what the price of milk is right now. Milk's price is $5. In ADA, that would be what? 8.996, almost 9 ADA per milk right now. So if you guys are farming over here and you earn the MYIELD token, well, every 100 MYIELD you earn, you can go ahead and stake it. You can stake it essentially and transform the MYIELD into an M voucher. And the way you do that is you go here on their website, you click this little button once you have MYIELD in your thing, and you stake it. And then for 30 days, once that happens, it becomes an M voucher. And when that M voucher you have here, you can take that and say I had 1 M voucher or 10 M vouchers or 1 whatever. It would give 1 ADA per voucher. So I'd pay 10 ADA for those 10 vouchers, and I'd get 10 milk back from that. And with milk being almost 9 ADA right now, that's 90 ADA.
Damn.
So I remember when it first came out, you showed that to us.
That's a sneaky little way. And if you think it's a way to kind of option milk too. So if you think, milk's going to run up, to maybe 20, 30 ADA down the line, it's just passively you're farming this stuff, and hey, over time, I just got an extra 10, 20 milk, and hey, man, that could be a couple hundred ADA in the future. I don't know. I'm not saying it will or won't, but it's a good way to make your ADA work for you. And I think that's the beauty of like DeFi.
This crypto in general, there's so many ways that you can potentially make extra money if you just do a little research and learn how to navigate around these websites that offer these services.
Yeah,
or these ways to do it. Not even just on Cardano, on other blockchains as well. Do stuff like that.
This is all on other blockchains. This is all this can be done, and how a lot of people made a lot of money during that last run. And I love that it's on Cardano right now, and it's just getting started. A lot of people are finding that out, and that's why I'm excited to like mess around with it. It's fun to experiment, right? I never really had too much ADA into it. It wasn't too much money, but it was enough for me to like just learn about it, right? I've got in 5 weeks, I've got between these two farms right now, I've got almost 900 MYIELD, which is almost 9 milk, which in turn is 81 ADA for doing nothing in 5 weeks. It's just sitting there. Now I do run the risk of impermanent loss if one of these goes sideways for providing that liquidity. Yeah. There is the risk to it, right? But
are you gonna pull some of it out?
Maybe not. You can see I'm showing you guys some of my stuff right now. I've got 80 milk token, and it balances itself out. It's always a 50-50 split. So I think I put originally like 720 or 730 ADA in here, and it balances between the milk value, right? But if one of them goes the other opposite way, I can get liquidated by doing that. And same thing with Yummy. Yeah, I got 586,000 Yummy in here mixed with 436 ADA. Just if I want to pull this, I pull it and I get back my ADA, and then I can harvest my rewards and I can get those rewards too. It's just a way to passively make your ADA work for you. But I always just do like this little sneak play with milk. That's why I think I like it the most, is I can just get that MYIELD, stake it for 30 days, get a voucher, and pay the ADA for it, and get some milk tokens back.
Just again, making your money work for you while we're kind of waiting in the in between.
Yeah, it's a nice way to just hang out, man. And if you're not doing anything, you don't want to be active, like trading back and forth, you don't plan on selling anything, well, passively, instead of letting it sit there and stake for whatever ADA you get, 2 to 3% per epic, make your ADA work for you, like you said.
Yep.
With that being said, though, I think we've hammered into some DeFi. If you guys got any last topics over here,
my brain fried, honestly.
Yeah, this is where you start to be like,
a lot of numbers, a lot of things you got to do to get some stuff done. So my brain is fried.
Hey, but you're learning.
I am.
The beauty of this stuff.
Loving
it.
Loving it. Ready to talk about something different.
Hey, there you go. Well, speaking of stuff that's different, right?
It's not Cardano JPGs say Chain of Wars.
Okay.
U5 game coming out soon. The Mirror token is a sleeper. The marketing is non-existent. I've heard a few times about Chains of War. We talked about it a couple weeks ago.
Where's Dusty Death when you need him in the chat?
Yeah, he was on the chat talking about it.
Dusty Death. We've recently took a look at some of the trailers. I think it's tough to gain traction, man. It really is, because I think a ton of people are building stuff, and it's just, you got to get the game out there a little bit. People have got to get it in their hands, and word of mouth marketing is a great way to do that. Or internally, what we're about to talk about right now is get the game in people's hands and gamers' hands, and let them do the marketing for you right now.
That's right. Absolutely, Just Giver.
Yeah. So dialing back to that, we minting OMEN 100%. Definitely looking forward to that. We took a look last week. If you guys have not checked out our live stream from last Monday, it's recorded. We got a timestamp for you. We took a nice little deep dive into OMEN. Shout out to Nemo. Shout out to Victor War. Shout out to Viva LaCoin and everybody over there on that team. December 22nd, 150 ADA, no whitelist over there. If you hold Ammonium collections, though, hey, you guys get some discounts or maybe some free swaps. 10K collection, though. Interesting to see with that if they keep the 150 ADA price, with ADA going up.
I wonder if they will do that. It's
increased quite a bit, actually, since because it's been such a quick kind of increase. I feel like that's actually a pretty big jump since they announced that. It's a good point of how things are moving right now.
Yeah, that's what we were saying, for sure.
This is why we see so many projects lately. This is a better problem. A lot of projects we've been talking to this year, or the past 7 months, when you ask them what their mint price is, they're like, we're gonna tell you like day of mint, because we don't want to say something, or they'll give us a US dollar amount because of how much it moves around. They know US dollars what they need for the team, but beyond that, they're not messing around.
No, I will say though, these sneak peeks get better and better every day. I get a new one, and this one today, dude, I love this one. They look so cool. The art, Victor has crushed the artwork on these.
I haven't seen this one. This is dope.
Yeah, there's a couple. Did you see the sunflower one? Oh, look at this one.
Oh, I didn't.
It's like a sunflower head, but it's just cool looking, man. It's just different. I liked it because it's so different. Yeah, it's a bunch of beads. Oh, is that bees?
Bees?
Tom, what was that joke?
That's all it is. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
They just keep doing that back and forth.
Yeah, dude, they've got a few new sneak peeks out here, man. But dude, it keeps getting better and better, man. I don't know what they've got up their sleeve. If there was anybody who could maybe sell out a 10 collection in the market on Cardano, these guys have got a chance.
You got a real chance. Absolutely.
The Viva the Coin Hawaiian shirt over here. I love it. Love the inspiration on that. But yeah,
it's well done. Oh, that one's sick. I don't know if I've seen that one.
I love that they still have the tributes to Pneumonium and the Nemo and the
Oh,
Skull.
just this one. Yeah, they're just good.
Yeah, all of them look really cool. That tight hoodie though, man, that one's dope.
See, I think they're goofy. I don't know if
you don't like tight hoodies?
Their value. I don't know if I'd want like as some of these other ones looks that good that I mean that one's fun. It's a goofy one. It fits our little silly space, but some of these other ones actually look really great.
Yeah. Well, dude, I don't know. Like this one,
Sukino one. I told you
that's probably my favorite one, honestly.
The one with from JJK. That's one I want.
Is that the one with
where he's got the eye on his cheek and his tongue. There it is. Yeah, it is the tight hoodie one, but not the tight hoodie version.
This right here.
The whole face. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
The second there's other eyes there.
I didn't even notice that. No, there's so many good trades over here. The Mallard Duck. I like, dude, even this one. Simple.
The backwards cap one?
Yeah, backwards hat, dude, easy. There it is. I don't know. They all look so cool, man. This is the mint. Definitely want to participate in. I want to know more what they're actually doing though too. Now that I've got just beyond the artwork, I mean, just for the artwork alone, I'm probably just grab one just for that. But beyond that, let's see. 10K collection at that mint price is very tough sell. You gotta come with a little more info, I think, in order to get that to sell.
Yeah, it's like they got your attention. Now they got to get your curiosity.
Yep. So interesting, but yeah, shout out to Nemo and the whole team over there for that. And speaking of what else was there? Was one other thing I saw. The PEEPOS. No, not talking about PEEPOS. Totally different. Although I did see PEEPOS sell out. I haven't talked.
Did they really?
Yeah, PEEPOS sold out, dude. Did you see PEEPOS?
Jeez, I did.
8 of PEEPOS, dude. I don't know anything about this project at all. I just know that they sold out and people were buying them, dude.
It's one of those projects that I feel like when I go to bed tonight, they're gonna pump to like 80 floor.
I mean, anything's pumping these days. What are there? There's 42, 66 of these things. I think there were 5 ADA maybe.
Were they? It's jumped that much.
Yeah. Hey,
that's so annoying.
I hate this.
That's just like the FREYA
Go
thing,
home.
dude.
It's like those Cardano Bored Apes yacht cover the hell we had before. And then where are they now?
Which ones?
The Cardano Bored Apes.
Oh, those things are gone, dude. Bored Ape Cardano Club.
Yeah, whatever it was. Bored Ape Cardano Club.
Yeah, these, dude. They are, dude. They're actually at 34 floor.
Why?
I don't know, man.
What's the activity on them though? Go to the activity.
1 day ago.
Wow.
Really? And then beyond
bought
that,
one 3 days ago for 200.
Oh, well, you got to look at the wallets though. See who's just kind of still trying to trade them just to get something. You know.
But yeah, still very strange.
Hey, dude, whatever. But hey, moving up forward, man, we want to talk about some marketing and some games and talk about a mint that we're looking forward to this week. Shout out to Farmer Nash over here, as well as Goombles. They've got their upcoming mint on the 13th this week. They dropped some times. We'll take a look at that here in a sec. And we even got some gameplay. We got to record a video last week before the podcast. And man, you guys may have been seeing some marketing videos from other different content creators inside the space, which is one thing I love about Nash and the way he approaches this, because he came from that kind of content creator world. And he got everybody together to play the game, put it in their hands, and get testimonies from each of them. Even did some video. He cut the videos all himself. Didn't ask us to do anything except show up and play the game. And huge shout out to him. Huge thank you to him for getting a chance to do this.
The progression that this game has gone through since we first played, Tommy, is amazing and impressive in just a short amount of time. I've said it before, but it really is. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it looks so much better now. And the fact that you can play multiplayer too, like it's one thing to like do like a mobile game or even get it going, but the fact that you can actually connect to lobbies and play against somebody already, that's huge, I think.
I like the swapping of the screens so you can kind of see what your opponent's doing.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that was a big feature I like quite a bit, where you could jump back and forth. That was really cool to see that added.
Yeah. Dude, it was, well, yeah, I even realized when I was looking back at this, I didn't realize I could actually see, like, I figured, okay, there's the color, the other thing, but it was actually all in real time. Like that game map was like, I could see actually what was happening on his side before, even without swapping, if you look up in the top a little bit.
Oh yeah,
no,
you can see his map. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then the custom, dude, the strategies on this, I went around, I'm not gonna lie, after we got off, because I was like, man, I can do better. And that was one thing of TJ we even talked about when we played like the pre-alpha, when it looked a lot different, was just like experimenting with the different strategies of how to beat a map. Like you could do it in so many different ways. And with this, dude, so many different strategies to employ.
I remember my biggest thing for the pre-alpha, and I understand alphas how they work. I really do. My biggest thing was, and I wrote that in like the little form that we had to fill out, that I didn't know what I was defending some of the levels. I didn't know where it was and where it was coming from. So I didn't know where to place my first tower.
Isn't it crazy?
Where they come from.
Yeah, and isn't it crazy though now? Like I'm sure they're going to come up with all different kinds of ways to like kind of throw you off. But there was like a lot of strategy involved. Like, yeah, you could like upgrade all your turrets, but even when you did that, he had those little things I didn't know about in your main castle where you could speed up the enemy's opponents, and then you could counteract them with that defensive like freeze function on your mech and stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely a new feature for sure.
But it was smart though that they were able to like, and there was layers to it, right? And that's what I love about this, is that it kept me wanting to keep playing. I wanted to do better. Like I actually could see myself like sitting on mobile and be like, yo, I want to play this and get to the next level, especially if there's incentives tied to it beyond just getting a high score, right?
Well, there's a lot more, like you said, strategy to it, because you got to defend your base, but you can also attack your opponent and mess them up.
I was going to say, that was my favorite part, where you get to collect those the
sour cores,
the sours, and then and either fuck with the turrets or speed up the actual enemies. So not only just being able to get the first one to like implement those, but also timing it right too. It's not just to like, I got it, let me just fire it off. Like you really got to be paying attention on when to use it.
It's gonna be a really great mobile game, honestly. It really is.
100%. And looking forward to it too. My favorite part about this is Nash is like with the community, man. Like he is a community member, and it showed. Look, and Jay there's only a couple of people that beat Nash. I know we were one of them. We went 2-0, and it looks like Jay Crypto over here. He smashed him as well over there. Just destroyed him on that. Yeah.
That's funny.
I had to say, I wanted to say something, just didn't come out right. I'm gonna not even say it anyway. The L also it rhymed too, so I didn't want to say that. You can put your context clues together. L over here as well, dude. Like all your influencers, Clay's After Dark. I think I saw Thor. I don't know if Blake had posted. I saw Cash, Asung, another huge personality, I guess, over here. KG.Run, Thor, Atlantic, Josh, Late Game Crypto, Lua. So many different people, man.
I like that some of them were quote unquote outside of the norm of Cardano space too, that he was getting involved with it.
Yeah, for sure. I just love the fact that he put the game in people's hands and put it to the test. Like you got to play. I played this a little bit at NFTLV, and it was in a way buggier state at that point. But seeing it now, it's come a long way. And like I said, the gameplay loop is fun enough that it keeps coming back for more. So it'll be interesting how they tie this to the Goombles ecosystem. Another thing that popped up, which before I guess we can take a look at the mint details. But did you guys see this right here? The staking for them.
Yes.
That you can now stake your Goombles passively through Brave Dogs.
I didn't see this update. No.
Yeah. So if you got Goombles,
I gotta get on that.
Yeah. I'll put the link. Tom, I'll put the link for you even over here inside the thing here.
You got the hookup for you there, Tom.
There you go. Goombles.bravelabs.app over there. Brave Dogs is inside everything. Actually, I got to connect one of my other wallets over here to do that. Let's do that, and I'll show you.
That's a great question, Toe Dipper. I don't know. We haven't had one of those in a long time.
What do you say?
When's the next big live stream with everybody?
I don't know.
Had that one that was kind of like that.
We did with oh yeah, I'll actually pull that up too. If do you guys know Cardano with Paul? Most of you guys probably do if you're inside the Cardano ecosystem. We did a episode, or I did technically, because it was just during the work days for us. It's tough for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys see my screen real quick?
No.
No?
Can now.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Yeah, we did an episode here where it was not Shopify. Skip the ad.
Speaking of Shopify, we got to get our Etsy back up online. I forgot about that.
We do.
And our YouTube ads.
That too. Yeah, if you guys didn't get a chance to catch this, we did a current state of Cardano NFTs with BlockIsHot, Blake, and Paul. And this was a really good, like, because Paul doesn't dabble as much in the NFT side of things, although he's very familiar with it. But we had some good, like, overall type questions. It was a very engaging thing. I know we were trying to do this a little bit more often. I don't know when the next one is or when the next plan is or who will be on it. I know they were talking about getting different people involved. So if you guys have not checked it out, go ahead and take a look at the link in the description. Very good video. Huge shout out to Paul for having us on. Good conversation. Always good to catch up with other creators too, man.
Just to kind of see what their headspace is too with the current market and what's been going on, to see what their plays are, what they've been doing, or if they're even making plays right now.
Absolutely. But anyway, outside of this, back to Goombles. Yes, if you guys have Goombles, you can go stake them currently. All it takes is a quick little button press over on your Goombles that you have. You just press stake. You don't even have to sign a transaction. This is all off chain at the moment, and you earn their sugar, which again, they give you a little backstory, but it's basically their off-chain currency that powers their ecosystem. You can accelerate game progress with it, purchase on-chain assets and more. And then it's supposed to be basically a means to grow with the ecosystem over there. So yeah,
yes, definitely, absolutely.
So, and there's bonuses too, right? If you have other different perks or whatever, different traits, all different stuff, you can go ahead and get extra bonuses for that. So fun little way to go ahead and reward people. And I have not claimed anything, so it happens every epic over here as well. So I've got my 5 Goombles over here staking currently, and they're just chilling. I like this Goomble that I had here because it kind of looked like an Ashes, a little like farmer one. And and also have the tall bodies too. So you need what, a round body?
Like this Zoro mustache on that guy.
This one? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah. So yeah, you have to have 1 round and 1 tall body to get a whitelist into Goombles' new drop, their NFT mint that's happening, which are like...
Me too, capitalist pig.
Oh, dude. Yeah, sorry. We're in the middle of Goombles talking about this, but yeah, I missed that, dude. We used to get spammed back in the day.
I think it was Tom.
Oh, man. I didn't remember their name.
It was me? Yeah, it was me on my alt.
Right burner account.
They didn't have... It was just like... nude live XXX girls.
Maybe think of like the Beetlejuice sign.
Yeah.
Live girls.
Oh yeah, exactly, that kind of shit. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it got right to the point. It was just like nude girls XX2 or something.
That's funny, dude. And we would just ask them questions. We would sometimes let them keep just like typing. Just like, yo, what's your favorite NFT?
Like, yeah, the one time I swear they were answering.
We were trying to get them to. Those are the early days.
The Discord, that'd have been hilarious.
Capitalist Pig, are you in the? I know you're in the Discord. If you, man, you've been around that long. We got to give you one of the OG rules. Just say something over in our chat, man. We'll get you set up. The 2.0. But yeah, if you guys have not seen the new Goombles body types, these are the new. They're all getting an art upgrade too. By the way, like your current Goombles that you have here staked, these are going to get an art upgrade to with this kind of like sideways, more PFP kind of style body. Which these have really grown on me now. Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of them at first, but now they're really starting to grow. And they've got like other partners.
Them both though.
Oh, I definitely do. I like the original stuff. I think they're different enough that they're not your standard, like just, I don't know, generic PFP.
Yeah.
But these definitely have like a fun little like appeal. And then they've got partner traits. We were talking about how that one squarehead needed to have the jelly cube, and they've got the actual jelly cube as a part. Yeah, that's perfect for that, right? You got some Snek stuff going on. I don't know if that's referencing Bank right here with a little, or Riz, one of those.
I can see Bank 100%. Absolutely, though. Yeah, for sure. It's got to be.
How about F35?
Rocket?
It's a stretch. I don't know. It's a stretch. Hey, we can dream, right? I'm pretty sure this is the Jesus
we'll say that. We'll say that.
Yeah. Unconfirmed F35. Jesus 2, I believe. And then you've got Goofy Gophers right here, right? Little mining helmet.
I didn't think that. Yeah, it is for sure.
Yep. So yeah, you've got the new mint upcoming right here. This Wednesday the 13th, the snapshot happens that day at 5 a.m. Pacific, which for us is 8 a.m. over here on the East Coast. And whitelist and free mints happening at 9 a.m. Pacific, so 12 p.m. that day on Wednesday. And then public starts at 4 p.m. Eastern our time or 1 p.m. Pacific. I don't know what that is, UTC. Probably 9 p.m. UTC, if I had to take a guess.
That's a good guess.
I know. Pretty on top of that. TJ, remember we talked about having to do that? You should Google it.
You should Googleizer.
Just Google it, TJ.
You should.
So, yes, you'll need to hold a... Oh, whoa.
Whoa, yeah, that was abrupt.
That just threw me off. I don't even know what I was saying. Yo, TJ. Oh.
Whoa.
How do you tell?
TJ.
What the hell is even that?
Wow.
What the hell is he, Googleizer?
I don't know. I need to get that.
Come on, I'm setting you up. Thank you, TJ. What? Are you Googleizer? One speaks at funerals.
So good. Mint price, interesting. Not announced yet.
Interesting. I can't do this graphic anymore though. Nash, I'm gonna destroy another bag of Starburst tonight. This is a problem.
Oh, dude, that is. Damn, I was wondering what that kind of looked like, but yeah, 100%. The little Starburst, little cube thing.
Problem. Yeah.
Those are good too.
Hey,
They
dude.
are.
I was thinking of Gushers too,
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
Remember
For
Gushers?
sure.
There it is.
Yeah, you got to go to the store though. I can get the Starburst at the gas station after this.
Are you guys minting this?
Yes.
Chat, are you minting this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I have 4 technically because I got 2 tall, 2 round, and 1 just round. Maybe I should get the other tall one just to get an extra mint. I think there's a 5,000 supply of these too. So
Yes, there are.
do you think it'll insta sell out? What are you guys' thoughts? I definitely think that it's got people's attention right now. You know, they did well the first go around.
I'm trying to remember how fast they last sold for.
They sold out pretty like instantly, I thought, for the most part. From what I remember. I remember minting a couple of them. Not many of them.
I think that because what we've seen and, you know, how well he's pushing this marketing as well, you know, doing the right things, connecting with creators, also just very pleasant to be able to work with them and like, oh yeah, I'll take care of everything. You guys, you got to play the game for like 20 minutes. We're good to go.
Yeah.
That was very nice to experience. So I think he's got enough people's attention and has shown what he can do and is getting people hyped up about it again.
Absolutely. I mean, if anything, you know, for them to be like one of the, I think they're gonna have a really good chance at like being a top mobile game in Web3, and hopefully it extends into like a Web2 world, right? Like people find it fun and engaging. It's a tower defense game, right? It can potentially blow up, and the better it does, the better it is for Goombles holders. Potentially, I don't know what that. That's the Fafa, right? So Todipper says he's gonna mint now. Maybe needs to start paying attention. Hawkeye Jake says hoping to mint, gonna try in public. DeFi FOMO, I'm minting. First one took a few hours to mint out. Good call. Curly Knox, dude, why not? Maybe.
Yeah, why not?
We need oh, this would be a great
go rent
soundboard.
Go rent some.
Yeah, you could definitely go rent them for the snapshot. That'd be some DJ and stuff over. Just do a loan on them.
That's it.
That would be good. The Mandalorian flute.
I actually like that a lot.
Mandalorian.
You have to use that perfectly.
Flute. I'm now looking at the soundboard. Sorry, guys. You've lost me now.
You're all right. You're all right.
I'm just
kind of dialing it back here, getting relaxed. You know, the end bit of the show. I'm about to make PB&J before I go get a whole bag of mini Starburst. All good.
I don't know if that's the right one.
Let's hear it.
I got these ads, dude.
Let's hear the ads.
All right. Oh, hold on. I'm putting it on, dude. Give me a tick. I'm doing it. Give me a second here.
Give me a tick. I read that in so long.
Wait, is that Austin Powers, right?
Wait a tick.
Wait a tick. We used to say that all the time when we were kids.
Way too much.
So many.
All right, here we go. All right, on to our next scene.
Might be too loud. Kind of echoey too.
little low.
All right, well, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Is this one better for you, TJ?
Daddy, chill.
I still love that one. There you go. Look at that. This is a little thoughtful for you guys. Just staked the gooms out here.
Good.
Other than that, we TJ, it's about that time.
It's about that time. Take us home, Tom.
You got to get that music up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, this has become a new favorite segment of ours over here on the show. If you guys have been enjoying this show tonight, please go ahead, hit that like button down in the description. Consider subscribing if you want to chat with us. We're here every Monday night live over on YouTube for you motherfuckers. So please go ahead.
I'll see you guys on Friday. I don't have anything else to say except peace, motherfuckers.
Daddy, chill. What the hell?